tomando así.
Así es. Good morning. I'm back here in Playa del Carmen for a few days. I came back because I wanted to look into the temporary residency visa situation, which I kind of sorted out. And I've been laying low. I had a cold on my way here from Guadalajara because I caught a chill in the airport. I had a light t-shirt on, and by the time I got here I had a sore throat and the sniffles. So the last couple of days I had a cold that I had to tend to, so I was kind of laying kind of low and just sort of wandering around Playa, not doing a lot, you know, nothing too crazy, no scuba diving, no water sports, no parties. Taking in some of the restaurants for sure. And yeah, so tomorrow I leave for another destination, which you'll find out eventually. And so today and I guess part of tomorrow will be my last days here, and I plan to again just visit some familiar places and yeah, and Playa has not changed much. It's still fairly populated with foreigners. Fifth Avenue is very busy, and I'll show you that later. So it's you know, Playa's Playa. It's a great place to come to, and there's a lot going on here. It's actually pretty hot. It has been the last couple of days. Right now it's not bad, but it's been pretty hot. So that has definitely been, you know, I've noticed the heat coming from Guadalajara, which was not as hot. Something you notice. So let's catch up a little later and give you a little tour around. Man, it is hot. It is hot here in Playa del Carmen. No doubt about it. I feel the heat. And I think that's why people come here. So, things I've noticed that have changed since I was last here. A few months ago, before Christmas, was I think the restrictions and the have eased up quite a lot. Westerners aren't wearing masks, and they're walking into stores and restaurants without masks. So the only people really wearing masks are the Mexicans, and especially the ones that work. And I think that's because they have to by law. But as far as Westerners are concerned, I think it's less than 5%. Less than 5% of Westerners are wearing masks, and they don't seem to be too concerned. Yeah. So if you're planning to come to Playa, that's what you expect. You know, a much more relaxed, free environment. And, you know, pretty much back to normal, except if you're Mexican and you're working in, you know, the stores and the restaurants, then you're more or less have to, wear a mask and so forth. But they don't bother tourists. They don't bother people now. You can walk into stores. Nobody asks you to put on a mask. Nobody tells you to do anything. So I think, I think that part of it's over. And so, that's probably a good thing. I think overall, it makes people more relaxed and want to spend time here. I'm off to get some acai at a vegan place. I know. It's just after lunch. I don't feel hungry in this kind of heat, but I will have like something refreshing, something like an acai bowl. Fruit is refreshing. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and keep cool. It's very important in this weather to have shade and drink lots of water. Don't overheat because it is hot. Okay, we'll catch up soon. is my last night. Things have cooled down, which is nice. It was really hot today. And, my cold still persists, but it's not as bad. Just a runny nose. And I'll be back to Playa later on, but for now I'm going somewhere else. And I thought I'd just give you a little walkthrough here, just to give you a taste of what it's like here right now. The sun's just gone down, and people are still on the beach, enjoying their time. Quite pleasant. I see a lot of sunburned skin. I see the ferry to Cozumel is just about to take off. I could also see a lot of seaweed, but that's become pretty common here over the last few years. That's it. So I'm just going to let the camera roll a bit. And if you have any questions about Playa, put them in the comments, and I'll see what I could do about answering them. For now, enjoy the rest of the video. Thursday night in Playa del Carmen. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty busy. I imagine on the weekends it'll probably be more. Like I said, I'm leaving tomorrow, Friday afternoon, so I won't be here for the weekend, but at some point later on in the month, I'll probably be back here, because this is Cancun is a good place to catch a flight. There are flights everywhere, and they're pretty cheap, so it's one of the reasons I stay in Playa, is its convenience and proximity to Cancun, so that I could catch a flight basically anywhere. And there's some pretty cheap flights, like I said. Cancun Airport, I think, is one of the biggest airports. I don't know if North America or... I don't know. It's a pretty big airport here. Maybe somebody would know. Put it in the comments. I know this painting of Frida makes her look like she's on steroids or something. What do you guys think? It's like a pretty buffed up Frida. I noticed that while I'm vlogging, the girls don't offer me massages. I guess because they want to be on camera. So I'm thinking this could be a pretty good way to just not be bothered. Just pretend to hold my camera and nobody will bother me anymore. Kind of funny. So we're coming up to the sort of the party street. This is where all the party happens, late night. Discos and techno and stuff, and it's the area I kind of avoid because to me it's just, I don't know, it's just too much. It's so overwhelming. The noise just gets to my head. But I guess for some people that's the place to be. So this restaurant here on my right, it's called Tropical Mexicano. It's actually not a bad restaurant. I've eaten here, and they have pretty good fillet of fish. I mean, it's about 250 to 300 pesos, so it's not cheap. But if you're looking for some fish, it's not a bad place to go to. Yeah, these characters here, there's a whole bunch of them.
Where are you from? Ole! Come on.
I'm always amazed at the, I don't know what it is, the magnetism of this street, Fifth Avenue. It's like a magnet for people and energy. It really attracts people. You would think people would want to avoid it for obvious reasons, but it's actually quite the opposite. The street, for some reason, attracts people. attracts people for all kinds of reasons, but it never ceases to amaze me how much this street is always so crowded and full of people. Even during the pandemic, it was pretty crowded. I was here during the pandemic, during the lockdowns, and it was still pretty crowded. I think there's a synergy here. There's a synergy between the tourists who are attracted to the local stores, restaurants, and then there's the hawkers and the hustlers and the massage therapists. They're attracted to the tourists, and the whole thing becomes kind of a synergy of energy that just keeps people coming back. I mean, there's two other avenues here. There's 10th and 1st. You can walk along the 10th or 1st Avenue, but nobody does. So if you're thinking of coming to Playa del Carmen, now's the perfect time, especially if you live in one of those cold countries like Canada or northern US or northern Europe. Now's the perfect time to come here. It's warm, lots to do, no restrictions really, and a lot of people. So yeah, perfect time. Anyways, I think I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to put this away, and if anything interesting pops up, I'll film that. Otherwise, I'll catch up to you next time. All right.
Don't like to get mixed up. See my more in something I can't. No. I don't take easy. Them kind of things reach mix up. I don't say what next man say. I like to prove it for I said, so I take a one from secret, trying to prove something, going to the bottom of the street. From corner to corner, you can hear, yes, them I show, what it red, yes, that, not it red. Not the roots, not the cool, not the dread, just them dread, by the sun up in Babylon. Yes,